Hey everyone, today we talk about the Bitcoin and Theta capitulation to bull or the bull chart. Okay, so I promise that I will discuss about the Theta. Look, I already put the Theta in here. There are two charts about the Theta. Okay, and before we talk about the Theta and also the Bitcoin dominance, I want to update about the Bitcoin, the capitulation volume first. Okay, in here, you can search about the Bitcoin hash rate tips. So in here, look, every X in here, it's like the bottom for the Bitcoin, and we are ready to pull. In here, the bottom in February 2019, and after this X, we fly. In here, after we X, the capitulation due to COVID in here, we fly. In here, the capitulation and we fly again. In here, after the capitulation, we apply. In here, after the capitulation, what happened in here, it's like the fake out. So this is not the bull run. So in here, capitulation, but we are continue bearish. But around in here, we have the second capitulation. And when we hit this one, we are fly. Now, we haven't seen any capitulation by the Bitcoin hash rate in here. So, this is the reason why I'm not sure that now is the capitulation, because I don't think it's the capitulation for now. And the next is, if, okay, I'm zooming about this one. So when I zooming, look, after we have the capitulation volume, it's followed by the big volume the day after. In here, the capitulation happening in March, and we have big volume. What happened in the April, that we have the capitulation in here, but it's not followed by the volume. That's why when the capitulation happened in here, we are still continuing downtrend. But after the downtrend, we are going back. Why? Because in here you can find this is the second capitulation. And the next is when it is going down, and you are saying that this is the capitulation. Are you sure? Because it's not followed by the volume. You can find it's not followed by the volume, just a small volume in here. Okay? And also in here, there is no capitulation by the Bitcoin hash rate. And the question is that if you are so sure that this is the dip, and look, this is the previous candle that I'm drawing maybe last 2 days, that every time we hit the support, we fly. Hit the support, second support, and we apply. Now, we are still in the middle between top and down. That's why the price is still going up, but it's not the capitulation yet because we haven't hit this purple one or the green one. Okay, that's why in the short term it's hard to predict, but it's not a deal. Maybe it can go up just to retest because we have like 9 weeks in red. Previously we don't have. Even we have the green one, we have the red in here. That's why even if the price going up, it's just up to retest like in here. Look. In here we have the run, but we have 3 weeks in red. That's why we have 3 weeks in green. It's still possible, but everything is still going down transform. Okay, and I'm not sure this is the capitulation. Why? Because it's the first capitulation until we need to wait 8 bar, so 2 months, 2 months from the first capitulation, and now the capitulation is happening in the 9 May. So the next 9 bar around the late June, maybe the late June we can up, is still possible, or maybe it can longer like in 12 bar, it's still possible. Because for me, I think the going to up is maybe happening in the late or in the middle July. But if it is going down and then it's still going up and down, I'm not sure in the short term. But at least I think now market still bearish when we haven't seen anything. And remember, when you are saying this is the very strong line, yeah, this is the very strong line. But the question is how long that we can hold this line. Previously, in here, I also say the same thing. Look, in here, this is the very strong line. It's going up, going down like this. Look, this is the strong line before it's continue to going down and real capitulation is happening. Okay, that's why you need to watch and don't ever miss the bull run because the bull run is not yet started and Just chill and taking your time. And the next is about the theta. Okay, the theta first. I maybe discuss about this one. So this is the yesterday video. I told you that we have so many time we ejected from the moving average, and we 1 year already bearish, and you still express the bullish in the short 3 month. I'm not sure because we have 1 year below the exponential moving average, and even it is going to up, it's still going to down because the market's in the very bad. Yeah, it's the possible way going up. But look, the people who saying we are bullish in here, the people who are saying bullish in here are rejected, and the people saying bullish in here are still rejected. And if you are asking, we are bullish in here, it's still possible, but what if we are still going downtrend because the market is very bad, and the next is about the alt is not yet coming. Look, we are approaching in here. So from bottom to top in here, so we call out season. Now we are approaching, going to up the exponent moving average 300 week. So in here, after we hit this one, so we call it the alt season. That's why we are still waiting. The Bitcoin dominance going to go up and the altcoin is bleeding. And the question is, what if you hold the theta and you buy at the top? Maybe you buy a theta around 14 US dollar. Then what's next? Okay, the rule number one is if you already have theta big minus, just keep it, don't sell. Because if you sell, you lost everything. And the second, if you want to GCA it, it's not now because we need to buy the dip. The rule number three is to be patient, buy the dip when the Bitcoin capitalization volume come. So maybe when we see the hash rebound in here, the capitulation, or maybe we are waiting around this purple or for this green. Okay, and the next is always pay the dip when there is the max fear is coming. Now it's not the max fear, but look, this is the Fibonacci from this one until this one. So from low to the high, you can find this. This is the magic number. You can find 2.0 Fibonacci. You have the strong support in here. 0.38. This is the strong support in here. Also, we are still going down, hitting to this support. And the last one, 0.6 in here. This is also the Fibonacci about this support and resistance in here, and this resistance and also this support. That's why always watching this the theta over the Bitcoin. Remember, this is the theta over the Bitcoin, and what you expect if the Bitcoin is going to down and also the theta Bitcoin is down. Therefore, the theta USD is still going to down. Okay, maybe the worst scenario for me for the theta is 0.4. If price is going to 0.4, I'm gonna buy the dip. But if not, maybe you can TCS in 0.8. We don't know. Maybe after hit 0.8, it's going to up, getting the double bottom, and in the Q4, after the double bottom, we are going to up. Okay? So the double bottom is the best scenario. It's same like the Bitcoin in here, the double bottom Bitcoin in here, but we are failing in here. It's like the double bottom in here, but we are can manage and double bottom going to up. Okay? Remember always the exponential moving average is the key. Also, what's about the SCL Bitcoin hash rate dip miner? This is the capitulation happening every time we hit this one. Okay, I think that's for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give your comment button. Thank you. See you next time.